Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 17 plate Ford Transit Connect. This is the short wheelbase L1 with the low roof and is in the limited spec. It's got a 1.5 TDCi 120 brake horsepower engine, which does come coupled with the 6-speed manual gearbox. This vehicle's just come into stock with us, so what we're going to do now is have a little walk around and have a look at the condition and also the spec that you get on a limited, which is quite a lot. So the first thing you'll notice, it is finished in the lovely metallic magnetic colour. So magnetic is this nice metallic grey. Just starting at the rear of the vehicle then, we've got the rear barn doors, of course. We have also got the rear parking sensors. Look at the alloy wheels. We've got these nice limited 16-inch alloy wheels. And the other thing with the limited as well is that you get a lot of colour coding. So these mouldings here are colour coded. The door handles, wing mirrors, the front bumper is all colour coded, which gives it a really nice classy look. You've also got then the front fog lights as well. But it's inside where the limited really comes into its own and where they kind of stand out from a lot of other vans in terms of spec. So to start off with, we've got electric windows, electric folding mirrors. We've got the lovely leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the right hand side you've got the radio controls, volume, and also you can answer and hang up the phone. And on the left hand side you've got the onboard computer controls there as well. And if we look at that onboard computer, which is just up here, you get things like the range, miles per gallon, average speed, etc. And you can see that the mileage is 21,757 miles. Looking at the driver's seat, we've got nice height adjustability there on the driver's seat. And if we jump in, you can see there that it has got DAB radio. If you put the vehicle into reverse like so, it will also bring up then the display there for the rear parking sensors. You can connect your phone to this, and you can also then play your music via Bluetooth audio. Just going back to the steering wheel briefly, we've got the cruise control down there as well. Air conditioning, it is blowing lovely and cold here today, and we've also got the heated windscreen there as well. If we look just down here, it has also got a heated driver's seat with some adjustability there depending on how hot you'd like it. You've got a 12-volt socket there, and then you've got the dual passenger seating, and there's a lot of versatility here with the passenger seating. So to start off with, this red tab here, if you give that a pull, you can then pull down this backrest of the seat. That gives you 2 extra cup holders and also then somewhere to store some paperwork. If we pull this back up, which is a little bit difficult to do with one hand, but it is doable, you can also then pull up. There's no handle or anything, just literally pull on the base of the seat, and then that gives you some more storage under there, and you've got the AUX and USB port there as well. Talking of storage, you have got some storage here at the top of the cab above your head. And then onto the far side passenger seat, you've got another red tab up the top here. If you give that a pull, you can then fold the whole back of the seat down like so, and that's got a nice metal back on it there for protection. And the reason for that is you've got this load cover here, which you can open like that. That does then clip up onto the bulkhead with a magnet just to the other side of that, and that allows you then to load the cargo all the way through into the passenger footwell. So lots and lots of spec in the cab of these, everything that you really want on a modern day van, and as well you've got, as I say, the versatility of these passenger seats. If we turn the van off, as you probably saw, the van was idling there, so it was idling with no warning lights and no issues at all there. This colour magnetic does look very, very nice in the sunlight. It's got a nice metallic fleck to it. And if we look down the side of the van, as I say, just try and take in some of the condition here. Hopefully the camera is giving you a true representation of that condition, but it does look very nice and straight and clean. Of course, like any used vehicle, you are going to get the odd stone chip here or there, but this one does look to be in very good order. If we open up the passenger door. And just take another look at this near side passenger seat. As I say, not only can you fold it down from the top, but there's also a handle under here. If you pull on that, you can then pull the base of the seat up, and then that gives you a bit of extra versatility again. So, as I say, there's plenty of things you can do with those passenger seats. If we open up the side loading door, you can see that it's got the original nice hard wearing plastic floor, and we've also got the ply lining there in the back. It's got the factory fitted bulkhead. This is the hatch that we were talking about. We saw this obviously from the other side. As I say, that clips onto there with a magnet, and you can pull that off and then clip it back down there if you weren't going to be using that. Continue around here on the near side, and we'll come up to the rear barn doors. If you open this up, you can also then, if you want to, push on this yellow button, and that allows you then to open the door up to its 180-degree position, and you can do exactly the same on the other side as well, or you can just leave it just like that, sort of locked in place just there. And again, this gives you another chance then to have a look at the condition here in the rear. We've also got an LED load light just up there, but all in very good order. I must say the 120 brake horsepower model that this is, as I say, because that then comes with the 6-speed manual gearbox, it is really night and day when you're driving compared to some of the lesser models. It's very, very nice to have that extra power and that extra gear on the motorway, and then couple that then with things like, you know, cruise control, DAB radio, auto lights and wipers. It makes it a very nice driving experience. If you'd like to inquire on this vehicle, here are contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We'll be happy to arrange finance. We can get finance at very competitive rates. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange, and the value of your part exchange can actually count towards the deposit on the finance. So if you'd like to come down, have a look for yourself, take it for a drive, feel free to give us a call, and we'll be happy to welcome you. Thank you very much for watching.